Good morning students. We were doing chapter 6 of part A, judiciary. Today beta we are going to do judiciary and rights. What is role of judiciary in protecting fundamental rights? So no beta, from beginning we are reading judiciary is having right to protect our fundamental right. Yani judiciary is the protector of our fundamental rights. In two ways judiciary can protect our fundamental right. First, it can issue writs. It can issue writs of mandamus, writs of habeas corpus, which are written in Article 32 to protect the fundamental rights of any citizen. High courts are also given this power to protect the fundamental rights and to issue writs. It is written in Article 226. So, how the Supreme Court and High Court are the protector of our fundamental rights? First way is this only. They can issue writs to protect the fundamental rights of the citizen. Second, they can declare any law unconstitutional which is not according to constitution. If the Supreme Court and High Court thinks that the law which is made by the central government or the state government is not according to any provision of the constitution, then they can declare it null and void, cancelled, and it is written in Article 13. This power is given to Supreme Court in Article 13. Yani together these two provisions, first issuing writs and second interpretation of the constitution, make the Supreme Court protector of the fundamental rights. In these two ways it can protect our fundamental rights. Okay, so yani if any fundamental right is snatched, they can go to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court will issue writs for the protection of fundamental rights. और अगर कोई स्टेट गवर्नमेंट सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ऐसा लॉ बना दे जिसमें क्या हो रहा हो, जिसमें वायलेशन ऑफ एनी प्रोविजन ऑफ constitution, then Supreme Court is having power to declare that law cancelled or invalid. Okay, so among these beta one more power is there, that is judicial review. The second option is also called judicial review power of the Supreme Court. Judicial review power is given to the High Court also, to Supreme Court also. In judicial review power, Supreme Court is having power to examine the constitutionality of any law. If the court arrives at the conclusion that the provision is not according to the provisions of the constitution, then it can declare that law cancelled. Okay, yani the Supreme Court is the interpreter of the constitution. If there is need to explain any provision of the constitution, then this power is given to the Supreme Court, and by explaining, by interpreting the constitution, it can save our fundamental rights, it can protect our fundamental rights, it can protect our constitution also. Okay, so this judicial review power can be used by Supreme Court in two instances. First instance is violation of fundamental rights and second instance is beta federal relation, in case of federal relation. So first of all, violation of fundamental right. If anyone's fundamental right is exploited in any law which is made by central government and state government, then Supreme Court will declare that law unconstitutional and will declare that law is cancelled. Okay, second is beta in federal relations. Also the Supreme Court can use judicial review power. Suppose ki central government has made any law on any subject and few state thinks that this subject is the subject of state list. You know na, there are three lists of power division. First is union list, second is state list, and third is concurrent list. On the subjects which are written in union list, only central government, union government is having right to make laws, and on state list only state governments are having right to make laws, and on concurrent list both central as well as state governments are having right to make laws. Okay beta, सो सपोज बाय चांस जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट है वो कुछ ऐसा लॉ बना देती है जो कि कुछ स्टेट सोचते हैं कि दैट इज़ द सब्जेक्ट ऑफ स्टेट लिस्ट, then those states can go against central government in Supreme Court Then Supreme Court is having power. First, it will check the things. It will see whether the subject which is in the state, the subject on which the central government has made the law is in the state list or not. After checking, after interpreting, what it will declare? It will declare that law cancelled and will give instruction to central government not to violate provisions of the Supreme Court, provisions of the Constitution. So this is federal relation. So to protect the federal relations also, the Supreme Court can use the judicial review power. So together, writ powers and judicial review powers makes judiciary very important organ of the democracy of the government. In particular, the review power means that the judiciary can interpret the constitution and the laws passed by the legislature. We have read yesterday article 24, 25. So in that also we have seen the last power, the final power की हमने पढ़ा था ना कि 24 में the parliament is having right to change, to amend the constitution. Okay, but और क्या है, but the who will check the constitutionality now? The according to article 25 आपका जो पार्लियामेंट है, पार्लियामेंट के पास ये भी पावर है कि इट कैन अमेंड द फंडामेंटल राइट्स विच आर रिटन इन पार्ट 3 ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, है ना. बट लास्ट पावर जो थी वो किसके हाथ में थी? हमने 25 में पढ़ा कि हु विल डिसाइड वेदर द प्रोविजन या अमेंडमेंट विच इज़ मेड बाय द पार्लियामेंट इज़ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल और अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल. हु विल डिसाइड इट? सुप्रीम कोर्ट. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ये लास्ट में डिसाइड करेगा कि जो चेंजेस हुए हैं, जो लॉ बना है, वो हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के अकॉर्डिंग है या नहीं है. यानी हु इज़ द हैविंग पावर टू इंटरप्रेट, टू एक्सप्लेन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, टू डिसाइड वेदर द प्रोविजन इज़ राइट और रॉन्ग, द लॉ इज़ राइट और रॉन्ग? सुप्रीम कोर्ट. सो दिस मेक्स सुप्रीम कोर्ट judiciary very important in India. Okay, many people think that this feature enables the judiciary to protect the constitution effectively. It means that judiciary is not only the protector of our fundamental rights, it is the protector of the constitution also. जैसे ही सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट या स्टेट गवर्नमेंट अपने एरियाज़ को वायलेट करती हैं, अपनी जो लिमिट्स हैं उनको क्रॉस करती हैं बेटा, वैसे ही क्या करता है जुडिशरी? आगे बढ़कर उनको कंट्रोल करता है. ओके, सो दिस ऑल्सो मेक्स जुडिशरी वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट. सो जुडिशरी इज़ द प्रोटेक्टर ऑफ फंडामेंटल राइट्स एज वेल एज प्रोटेक्टर ऑफ आवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑल्सो. So or by filing PILs also, the judiciary has been made very effective, है ना. It can affect every part of citizens of India. Okay, so in short what we can say beta, the role of judiciary in democracy like a country in India is very important. Okay, in spite of the tensions that arose time to time between judiciary and executive and legislature, the prestige of the judiciary has increased considerably. डिस्प्यूट होते रहते हैं, कन्फ्लिक्ट्स होते रहते हैं जुडिशरी, लेजिस्लेचर और एग्जीक्यूटिव में, बट स्टिल क्या है बेटा, हु इज़ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट, who is playing important role in protecting country's democracy, constitution, fundamental rights? Judiciary. Okay, so judiciary is having so much big responsibility. It is having responsibility to save the democracy in the country, to save the expectations of the people of the country. Okay, so that's why judiciary is very important organ in India. So judiciary is very powerful institution also and important organ also. So through various decisions, the judiciary has given new interpretations to the constitution and protected the rights of the citizens time to time. With this topic and this chapter is over. Goodbye.